Today, my dear, you are going to go through 5 layers of healing, 5 beautiful layers of returning home to yourself. This is not a lecture. This is not a lesson. This is an experience. I want you to stay with me to the very last moment, because the transformation you seek is not at the beginning. It is in the unfolding, the softening, the allowing. Right now, healing is already happening inside you simply because you showed up, simply because you said yes. You do not need to know how this works to feel its power. You do not need to be perfect to be worthy of relief. All you need is a tiny spark of willingness, the willingness to believe that you deserve healing. So take a deep breath and say silently to yourself, I deserve to heal. Let the words sink in just a little. Healing begins when you believe that you deserve it. You see, so many of us spend our lives walking around with a hurting heart. We pretend we are fine. We smile even when we are breaking. We keep going even when we feel empty. We tell ourselves to stay strong, but we forget that true strength begins in softness. The first step in healing is not to push the pain away. It is to finally acknowledge it, to look gently at what hurts and say, I see you, and I'm here now. Your heart has been trying to get your attention for a long time. Through tension, through loneliness, through that quiet heaviness you feel at night. But today, for the first time in a long time, you are listening. And that changes everything. You are not broken. You are healing. You are not weak. You are finally opening. And opening is how light comes in. There is something very important I want to tell you, and I want you to hear it with your whole soul. You have suffered long enough. You have carried the weight of self-criticism, regret, and disappointment for far too many years. Some of your deepest scars were not caused by others, but by the way you have spoken to yourself. We often become our own worst enemy, the judge, the attacker, the constant critic. But the inner voice that hurts you does not belong to you. It was learned. It was absorbed. It was passed on by people who were hurting themselves. And now, we are going to unlearn it. We are going to give your heart permission to feel safe in your own presence again. Take a breath with me, in and out. And as you breathe, I want you to gently notice. What tone do you use when you speak to yourself? Are you kind? Or are you harsh? Do you encourage yourself? Or do you tear yourself down? Your heart hears every word. When you criticize yourself, your heart flinches. When you judge yourself, your heart tightens. When you compare yourself, your heart feels unloved. But when you speak to yourself with tenderness, with compassion, with patience, your heart relaxes and says, thank you for seeing me. The relationship you have with your own heart is the most important relationship in your life. Without self-love, everything else becomes a struggle. With self-love, everything else becomes possible. Your heart is longing to feel supported by you again. And here is a truth that might make you emotional. You deserve love right now. Not when you lose the weight, not when you get the job, not when you fix the mistakes, not when you finally feel confident. Now, with imperfections, with insecurities, with the messy, unfinished parts of your story. There is no entrance exam to worthiness. You were born deserving. You were born enough. Life does not love you because you are perfect. Life loves you because you exist. So please stop waiting for a better version of you to show up before you love yourself. You are already the right person to love. You are already the one your heart has been waiting for. Maybe you've been taught that loving yourself is selfish. It is not. Self-love simply means giving yourself the same kindness you have spent your whole life giving to others. And you have given so much. You have shown up for everyone else. You have carried others when you could barely carry yourself. It is time for that love to come back to its source. When you love yourself, you become more loving. When you care for your own heart, you have more heart to give. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and today we begin filling yours. Now let us talk gently about forgiveness. Oh, how difficult and yet how liberating this can be. Many people think forgiveness is saying, "What you did was okay." But my dear, forgiveness simply means, I release myself from the prison of your actions. When you hold resentment, you carry the weight of what hurt you. When you forgive, you set your soul free. And sometimes the person you need to forgive is yourself, for not knowing better at the time, for staying too long, for saying yes when you wanted to say no, for being human. Self-forgiveness is not weakness, it is wisdom. It says, I choose healing over punishment. I choose peace over pain. Your past does not define you anymore. You are allowed to start again. Place your hand over your heart for a moment. Breathe into that spot as if you are breathing love into your chest. Imagine your heart as a small child, because it truly is. When you were a baby, your heart was open, unafraid, trusting. You were not born criticizing yourself. You were taught to doubt. You were taught to hide. And now, you are learning to love again. Speak softly to that inner child. I am here for you. I will protect you. I will speak kindly to you. You are safe with me. Do you feel how your body relaxes when you speak this way? This is healing. The heart heals not through force, but through gentleness. Every word you say becomes a message to your heart. If the message is harsh, the heart closes. If the message is loving, the heart opens. You deserve to live with an open heart, a heart that trusts, that receives, that welcomes joy without fear. Your heart is not weak because it feels. It is strong because it continues to love. Your heart has survived everything you thought would break you. Honor it for that. Thank it for that. It has been defending you even when you were blaming it. And now, we are going to give it something better to defend. Love. Right now, as you listen to my voice, your heart is already healing. Emotions may rise. Tears may fall. That is the body releasing old pain. Nothing is wrong. Everything is moving. Everything is transforming. You are not falling apart. You are unfolding. You are not losing control. You are gaining freedom. Healing does not always look pretty, but it always feels true. Let what comes, come. Let what goes, go. You are safe here. In a moment, we will continue deeper into this journey. There are more layers to heal. Your mind, your beliefs, your sense of identity, your spiritual connection. But first, I want you to take one more deep breath, in through the nose, out through the heart, and silently whisper to yourself, my heart deserves love. My heart deserves healing. My heart deserves peace. And my dear, this is only the first layer. There is so much more waiting to be released, so much more ready to bloom. We are just beginning to open the door. And what comes next will heal your mind in the most beautiful way. And now, my love, we move from the heart into the mind, because when the heart begins to soften, the mind becomes ready to listen. Your heart says, I deserve love, and your mind asks, is that really true? The mind loves evidence, order, logic. But healing does not always begin with logic. It begins with belief. It begins with new ideas entering a space that has been filled with fear for too long. So as you listen to me now, I want you to imagine your mind as a garden. Some thoughts are roses, and some thoughts are weeds. Not because you failed, but because nobody ever taught you how to garden your mind. Today, we begin that gentle tending, pulling out weeds of doubt and planting seeds of hope. You do not have to force anything. You only need to allow. What you allow, you become. And today, we allow peace to take root. Your subconscious mind, that deep soil beneath all your thoughts, is the true creator of your life, more powerful than any plan, any circumstance, any opinion from the outside world. Scientists tell us that 95% of what we think, do, and attract is driven by the subconscious. And I want you to take comfort in that. Because if your life has been shaped by old beliefs, then your future can be reshaped by new ones. The subconscious is not here to judge. It only obeys. It is like fertile ground, ready to grow whatever you plant. When you repeatedly think, "I am not enough," your life becomes a reflection of that belief. When you gently begin to think, "I am worthy," your life begins to rearrange itself to match that new truth. Change the inner program, change the outer results. It is that simple and that profound. There is a beautiful secret I want to share with you. Your mind cannot tell the difference between what is real and what is vividly imagined. That means every loving thought you create is already a seed of your future. Every time you picture yourself healthy, happy, supported, your mind says, "This is who we are now." And once your mind believes it, your life follows. This is why I always say, do not wait to feel ready. Act like the version of you who already did it. Imagine the wish fulfilled. Walk as if you already received it. Speak as if it is already true. Your mind will believe you. And when the mind believes something fully, the body begins to respond, the energy field shifts, and the world outside begins to mirror that belief. Assume the best, and the best begins to assume you. Now let's talk about the story you tell yourself every day. Your inner narration, the constant whispering inside your head. That voice is shaping your destiny. If the story says, "People always leave me," "I always fail," "Nothing ever works out for me," your subconscious receives those phrases as instructions. And since the subconscious must stay loyal to the instructions, it creates more situations that match them. But today, you and I are rewriting the script. We are shifting from fear to trust, from lack to abundance, from "I hope" to "I choose." A new story starts with a new sentence, and you have the pen in your hand. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to someone you love. Be gentle, be patient, be encouraging. When you wake up in the morning, instead of "I look terrible," try "Good morning, beautiful. Good morning. I'm so proud of you for being here." Instead of "I always mess things up," try "I'm learning, I'm growing, and I'm doing better every day." Words are not decorations, words are medicine. When you choose loving words, your nervous system relaxes, your breath deepens, your mind becomes a safe place again. And healing happens wherever safety begins. The mind does not heal under attack, it heals in acceptance. Give yourself permission to rest your thoughts. The moments when your mind is silent are the moments when your soul speaks the loudest. You do not have to fight every thought. You do not have to solve every problem tonight. Some healing happens not because you push harder, but because you finally stop pushing at all. When the mind becomes quiet, the universe can whisper its guidance. When the mind becomes still, the solution finds its way to you without effort. Miracles rush toward a calm mind. You deserve the relief of peace. Take a deep breath for me, slowly, gently, and begin to notice. Your mind's job is to think, but you are the one who chooses which thoughts to entertain. Imagine yourself sitting in a theater. Thoughts are characters performing on a stage. You can watch them come and go without believing everything they say. If a thought tells you you will never heal, smile softly and respond, "Thank you for your concern, but this is not my truth anymore." If a thought tells you you are alone, place your hand on your heart and say, "I am here with me." When you change the way you respond to thoughts, thoughts lose their power to hurt you. I want to ask you a question, and I want you to answer honestly in the quiet of your heart. What would happen if, just for today, you decided to believe the best about yourself? What would happen if you chose to trust that life supports you, that everything is working in your favor, even when you cannot see the full picture yet? Can you feel the shift in your chest when you consider that possibility? That is hope returning. That is alignment with truth. The mind thrives on what you feed it, so let's feed it faith. Your past negative thoughts are not failures. They were survival tools. You did not choose fear because you were weak. You chose fear because you were trying to protect yourself. But now that you are learning to feel safe in your own presence, fear no longer has to lead. You are allowed to choose a different emotion. You are allowed to choose trust. You are allowed to choose love. You are allowed to choose joy, not later. Now, think of your mind as a friend who has been misguided. It picked up habits that hurt you, but it was never trying to harm you. So we retrain it with compassion, not criticism. Every time you notice an unkind thought and replace it with a loving one, you are teaching the mind a new way. Thought by thought, the healing advances, and eventually, the new language becomes natural. You begin to automatically think thoughts that support your highest good. You begin to love yourself without forcing it. You begin to trust yourself without questioning it. This is how you heal the mind, with consistency, with softness, with love. Right now, in this moment, your mind is already changing. Old pathways are dissolving. New pathways are forming. The words you are hearing are planting new truths deep within your subconscious. You may not notice the transformation immediately, but your body feels it. Your energy feels it. And soon, your life will show it. Because healing does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it begins as a tiny, quiet shift, a moment where you suddenly choose peace instead of panic, a moment where you choose faith instead of fear, a moment where you choose to speak kindly to yourself instead of harshly. These small moments are miracles in disguise, so breathe again for me, soft and slow. Your heart is healing, your mind is healing, and both are beginning to trust that life can be gentle. You can feel safe, you can feel whole, you can feel worthy of joy, because you are, always have been, always will be. And now, my dear, if you're ready, the next layer will go even deeper. We will heal your understanding of yourself, your identity, your self-worth, your relationship with who you are becoming. This is where your transformation becomes unstoppable. And now, my darling, we step into the most sacred part of your healing, the place where your heart and your mind meet the eternal truth of who you are. The soul has been waiting for this moment, waiting for you to quiet the fear, soften the self-criticism, and listen to what you have always known deep inside. You are already whole. You may have forgotten, and that is okay. Life can be loud and pain can be blinding. But beneath every doubt and every wound, your soul has remained untouched, radiant, wise, powerful. No mistake you made has ever changed your worth. No rejection has ever erased your value. No heartbreak has ever dimmed the light placed within you. You are the same soul you were when you first arrived on this earth. Pure love wrapped in a human experience. And love like that cannot be damaged. Sometimes we look in the mirror and see only what life has done to us. The exhaustion, the scars, the fear. But today I want you to look deeper. Look beyond the story. Look beyond the past. Look beyond the doubt. There is a place in you that has never been afraid. A place in you that has never been ashamed. A place in you that has always known you are meant for joy. That place is your soul. And your soul is the part of you that is forever connected to the divine. Whether you call it God, universe, spirit, or love, it is all the same power, and that power flows through you. You are never alone because you are made of the same light that created the stars. Your intuition, that quiet whisper inside, is the universe speaking to you, guiding you home to yourself. You may have ignored it in the past because fear shouted louder or others told you that you didn't know what was right. But intuition never disappears. It waits patiently for you to trust it again. When you feel that warm knowing in your chest, that is your soul giving you direction. When you feel drawn to something without knowing why, that is your destiny calling your name. And when you choose the path that brings peace, not pressure, that is alignment. You do not need to have the whole road mapped out. You just need to take the next step with love. The universe never asks you to leap without support. It only asks you to believe that support is there. You were not born to shrink. You were not born to hide. You were not born to doubt your power. You were born to shine, not in comparison to others, but in celebration of who you uniquely are. When you allow yourself to be happy, you bless everyone around you. When you embrace your gifts, you inspire others to embrace theirs. Your joy is a gift to the world. Do not deny the world the gift of you. When you love your life, the universe dances with you. When you trust your path, the doors open before you. When you follow what lights your heart on fire, you become unstoppable, because your soul is leading the way. Take a breath now. Breathe into the truth that everything you desire is already connected to you in the unseen. The moment you can feel it in your soul, you are already becoming it. You are not behind. You are not lost. You are in the middle of a breathtaking transformation, and your soul knows exactly where it is going. Now, while your heart is open and your mind is listening, this is the perfect moment to reprogram your subconscious, to install new beliefs that support the life you are creating. So place your hand gently on your heart, breathe in love, and let these affirmations shape your inner reality. Each one repeated 3 times for deep absorption, then once spoken directly to you, so your subconscious recognizes these truths as your new identity. My darling, let's begin. I command my mind to support my healing. I command my mind to support my healing. I command my mind to support my healing. Your mind supports your healing now. My subconscious accepts only positive, loving thoughts. My subconscious accepts only positive, loving thoughts. My subconscious accepts only positive, loving thoughts. Your subconscious is becoming a garden of love. What I imagine becomes my reality. What I imagine becomes my reality. What I imagine becomes my reality. Your imagination is creating a beautiful future. I rewire my beliefs with love. I rewire my beliefs with love. I rewire my beliefs with love. Your beliefs are shifting into alignment with your highest good. I think thoughts that heal me. I think thoughts that heal me. I think thoughts that heal me. Your thoughts are healing every part of you. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of love. You are lovable beyond measure. My heart is safe to open again. My heart is safe to open again. My heart is safe to open again. Your heart is protected and cherished. I release all past pain with grace. I release all past pain with grace. I release all past pain with grace. You are letting go beautifully. Love flows to me and through me. Love flows to me and through me. Love flows to me and through me. You are a channel of endless love. I am deeply loved and supported. I am deeply loved and supported. I am deeply loved and supported. You are held in love by life itself. I deserve a life filled with good. I deserve a life filled with good. I deserve a life filled with good. Goodness is your birthright. Everything I need comes at the perfect time. Everything I need comes at the perfect time. Everything I need comes at the perfect time. Life is organizing miracles for you now. I am a magnet for blessings. I am a magnet for blessings. I am a magnet for blessings. Blessings cannot help but find you. Life supports me in every way. Life supports me in every way. Life supports me in every way. You are supported in ways seen and unseen. My future is overflowing with goodness. My future is overflowing with goodness. My future is overflowing with goodness. Your future is full of joy and light. My body knows how to heal and restore. My body knows how to heal and restore. My body knows how to heal and restore. Your body remembers its perfection. Every cell of my body vibrates with well-being. Every cell of my body vibrates with well-being. Every cell of my body vibrates with well-being. Your cells are celebrating life. I nourish my body with loving thoughts. I nourish my body with loving thoughts. I nourish my body with loving thoughts. Your thoughts are feeding your health. I am strong, healthy, and whole. I am strong, healthy, and whole. I am strong, healthy, and whole. You are wholeness in motion. My entire being is healing beautifully. My entire being is healing beautifully. My entire being is healing beautifully. You are blossoming into your true self. I am guided by divine wisdom. I am guided by divine wisdom. I am guided by divine wisdom. You are being led with perfect clarity. My soul leads me to what is right and beautiful. My soul leads me to what is right and beautiful. My soul leads me to what is right and beautiful. You are aligned with beauty and truth. My life has meaning and purpose. My life has meaning and purpose. My life has meaning and purpose. You matter more than you know. I trust the journey unfolding before me. I trust the journey unfolding before me. I trust the journey unfolding before me. Your path is blessed and protected. I am aligned with my highest good. I am aligned with my highest good. I am aligned with my highest good. Everything in your life is rising to meet you. Breathe. Place both hands on your heart. Feel the shift. Your subconscious has accepted your healing. Your soul remembers who it is. My dear one, something beautiful is happening within you. You may not fully see it yet, but you can feel it. A quiet shift, a soft opening, a new beginning. You chose to show up for yourself, and that choice alone has already changed your future. Healing begins the moment you believe you deserve it, and today, you believed. Even if only for a moment, you allowed love in. You allowed hope to return. You allowed your heart, mind, and soul to remember their natural state of peace. And that is a miracle. You do not need to fight anymore. You do not need to struggle to earn worthiness. You do not have to chase love or validate your existence through exhaustion. You are already enough. You are already worthy of every good thing your heart longs for. Life is responding to your inner transformation. Every loving thought you choose becomes a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive the blessings aligned with you. You do not have to know how healing will unfold. You only have to trust that it is unfolding. If doubt returns, and sometimes it will, just breathe and remember, you can choose again. You can choose kindness toward yourself. You can choose hope instead of fear. You can choose to approve of yourself instead of criticize. Every choice becomes a step toward a life filled with light, joy, and possibility. Healing is not a single moment. It is a gentle, loving commitment to return to yourself over and over again. I want to take this moment to tell you something your soul has been waiting to hear. I am proud of you. Proud of the courage it took to listen. Proud of the strength it takes to feel. Proud of the love you are learning to give yourself. You are doing beautifully, and your journey is only beginning. Let these words continue to support you. Return to this healing as often as you like. Let it become a ritual of love, a reminder that you are safe to grow, safe to change, safe to become everything you were meant to be. The universe is opening new doors for you. Your heart is opening to deeper love. Your mind is opening to brighter thoughts. Your soul is opening to greater purpose. You are opening, and everything you desire is opening to meet you. So place your hand on your heart and let this be your declaration. I choose complete healing. Say it softly. Say it with faith. Say it because it feels like relief. You deserve a life that feels good to you. You deserve a life you are excited to wake up to. And that life is forming through every loving thought you choose. Remember, my dear, life loves you. Life supports you. Life is moving in your favor. And I am here, cheering for you, believing in you, loving you through every step of your beautiful becoming.